c'est fait.
Y ojo, frenar mucho, derecha 4, puta. Perdón, no. Vale. Perdón, Álvaro, mierda, tío. Vale.
Top. 80 mètres gauche 131 plus. 100 mètres. À la maison, quittée gauche 82 V. Début portion lisse. Oh non.
Elle est conne ou quoi, elle? Hein?
Putain.
Pablo Aguado.
Es el aguado, ¿no?
¡Uy!
¡Ah! ¡Qué putada, loco!
¿Grabaste, ves?
In sinistra 3. La schiena.
You okay?
Yep.
Okay.
My vagina.
Look at this in night practice here on Thursday. Hard to see in the middle of the headlights, but John Pugh behind the wheel loses control of the 60 machine. I have to assume that something has broken on the car because even a driver mistake wouldn't be that dramatic.
Oh, and there's the visibility we've been talking about. Here's another look at this big moment here.
He's just down at the inside, just locks up the rears and turns it around. And Corvette pirouettes with him.
Just doesn't turn, Tommy.
Just came in there way too much speed. He hit that tire pretty hard.
Sure did.
Had to have damaged that left rear corner, you would think.
There's the Audi GTD car in the middle. Magnussen just goes to turn in, and I think he's completely unaware that Estray's down to the inside. On board with Estra.
Stop. Boom.
You can see that Porsche over in the more damp area of the racetrack. Magnussen on a dry line. And at that point, you're just helpless. He obviously saw it and said, no.
I mean, that's late. I mean, he was basically there right as they were getting to the apex of that bend.
Ooh.
Standing in turn
Three area, yeah.
Aggressive move there by the 31. I just don't think that Roy Block saw him coming and was ready to turn into the corner, totally unaware of the car on the inside.
We saw the aftermath, Cal, but wow.
Look at this, Mark Pombo. I think he must have just lost the brakes there down into turn 10. He hits Michael Valiente. They weren't in a battle for position.
Had a bit more horsepower to drag the McLaren down into turn one, but we're looking down in the pack there. We see the bright green and red car of Beardo just dropped out a shot. We might see the tail end of that there. That's Largo getting turned around.
By an Aston Martin, I think of George Madiki.
I think that might have been Tony Quinn, actually. So Nathan Anchings in the orange McLaren was squeezed out wide, and that caused the hip and shoulder. Let's look a bit further back. All three Lamborghinis in the field were caught up in that. On the run down into turn one, McBride around the outside of Stephen Richards, busy in the pack. Everyone gets through. David Wall off wide, and there's a couple of cars off. Shane Smollen.
So you can see Dean Fiore back left in the red car. We see Maxine, he's come down. He's got a right front broken or locked up, and he's actually tagged Dean Fiore's teammate and Shane Smollen.
D'ici quelques instants, il y a... Oh, l'accident! L'accident, une Porsche qui vient de percuter!
De la competencia. Bien, si Santibáñez está fuera de competencia.
Gustavo Vidal, Oso.
Gustavo Vidal era el complicado, acá está el trompo, ahí está. Gustavo Vidal era el que se rozaba con la máquina de Guillermo Cavigliaso, ligaba a Andrés Sieff y...
cars. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Comes through in Penai 12. Oh, and that's a bit of a fence and a roll there for Nottingham 117 on the roof.
And we were also...
Oh, God.